So I have a question for the group, and maybe y'all can help me out. I've seen a couple of posts where people have a device, perhaps mounted to their chair, that's an eye gaze. And I'm a very horrible artist, so forgive me here. So they have an eye gaze device, and this device, if I understand correctly, has the capability to do IR out and an IR in, which is used for a learning mode, I'm supposing. The idea being that, let's say they want to control a TV, they configure in their software on their eye gaze, hey, I want to turn on TV with looking at this icon. It says, okay, ready to program. You hold your remote up to it and it learns the IR codes. And then from then on, you can use the software to trigger the IR out, which then turns your TV on or off. So I'm hoping I'm understanding how that is working right now. So the issues I've heard on the boards are devices that don't work with IR. For example, you have the one RF remote controller for, in this case, a pet food or pet treat dispenser. So you can't connect to that because it's RF, right? I've also heard Bluetooth back and forth to whatever device. And then devices that just have no way to IR control right now because it's not built into it. So let's say some sort of toy. So these these toys may, let's say, may already be switch adapted. So let's say we have like a baby shark or something that's already been switch adapted with our regular old plug, right? So if I'm understanding the problems correctly, is that there are a number of devices that it would be great if you could control with IR for different reasons, right? They either don't have it built or they're RF or there's something else. And I'm going to kind of set Bluetooth aside right now because that has its own complexities. But if we focused on RF remotes, any sort of those remotes, stuff that doesn't have remotes, stuff that is already switch adapted. My question to you is, has some sort of magic box already been developed? And lacking a better term, I've been calling this the magic box. Has such a device been developed that will provide the interface between this IR world and these worlds? That's my big question. Is such a thing already done or already being worked on? Because I don't want to recreate the wheel if I don't want to. The idea behind the magic box is that this would be a learning and, I guess, teaching IR remote, which would be connected, let's say, to the toy, because that's the easiest example. Let's say that this has a 3.5 jack that they could plug in with their regular audio cord to control a toy. The magic box would have a unique code, IR code, for this particular port or toy. So let's say it's 1001. During initial setup on their eye gaze software, they say, okay, I want this icon on the screen to send out IR. This eye gaze says, okay, I need to learn it first. You go to the magic box, you hit the learn button, or you hit the teach button. Magic box sends an IR code up to the eye gaze. Eye gaze gets it, knows it, learns it. that should be a one-time thing for a device, right? Once that's done, if the user wants to turn on this toy, they would eye gaze at that icon. It would send the IR out, which let's say it's 1001 or whatever, right? Magic Box would pick it up. So Magic Box says, oh, okay, I just got a 1001, turn on port 3. Port 3 turns on, toy turns on. Now there's no feedback up this chain, but it's coming down this way. I'd appreciate any feedback, thoughts you might have on this, and whether I should proceed with a solution. Thanks so much.